Hello and welcome back, beautiful Capricorn. Capricorn, thank you for joining me here. My throat chakra is already closing up and I haven't even got to your read. Let's go, Capricorn. Some problem in communication here. What's going on, Capricorn? Void of course. Faith. Messages. Part of an increase. Something to do with home, family, or your roots. Messages. Somebody could be missing you. This is a stability. Grand trine blessings. North Node. What's this messages all about? Clarify these messages. What are these messages all about? Clarify these messages. Somebody's missing. Someone's going through a lot of pain. Someone's some message of what? What does this message mean? There's some kind of argument at work. It's to do with somebody's having an argument about messages itself. Somebody's having an argument about messages. Somebody is eavesdropping or hacking someone's messages. Someone is doing this. Someone is angry because somebody is either eavesdropping on someone's phone or is hacking someone's phone. It's actually to do with messages. Somebody's getting really irate here. They're like, give me the phone, give me the phone. They could be fighting over a phone. Someone is missing someone and somebody is laughing about an ending. Somebody is like mocking or laughing about an ending. Someone is actually what? What the fuck is this all about? Oh boy. Someone's like, stop talking. Stop talking. I knew it was a communication problem when my throat chakra got blocked there. someone is actually like wanting to talk to a friend, or these are all messages. It could be text messaging, someone is eavesdropping, or someone is doing some kind of, they're fighting and arguing about a phone or messages. It's like stop. Someone's making fun or is mocking someone who may, this could be hang up calls, this could be someone being really selfish, arrogant. They could be mocking someone who has, maybe they've actually passed away and somebody is sitting there laughing about it. They're being really arrogant about something. It's like someone is missing someone and someone is laughing, making a joke of it. It's like there's arguing about these messages. Someone is arguing and fighting about somebody phoning somebody, and they're mocking someone. Someone's getting angry and pissed off because somebody is mocking and laughing here. And that's a simple story. Because somebody was wishing to communicate, or somebody was wishing that they could communicate here. And somebody, there is like a fight. It could be a physical fight about these messages. Like somebody is pissed off here about stop making, they're like, stop mocking, stop making fun of somebody, it isn't funny. And then there's a fight or argument about a phone. Somebody's laughing and somebody is like, it's not funny. They're fighting and arguing about a phone or over the phone. Somebody's been listening into their phone conversations or is eavesdropping on someone's phone. So someone's like, well, you promised, you promised. It's like you promised something. And this person's also, aww, this really hurt somebody. This really, really hurt somebody. Deeply. Somebody is manipulating. It's because there's a conflict over this phone messaging. It's about phone messaging or someone listening in on someone's phone conversations. Someone listening in over on the phone. Somebody could have, like, there's an argument about a phone or messages on a phone. Somebody is pissed right off because it's like they missed an opportunity to talk to somebody they really, really wanted to talk to. And it's devastated someone. They're devastated here. Who is doing this? Who's doing this? Oh, jeez. A nasty bitch, that's who. Who's envious and jealous. I told you somebody really hurt someone's feelings here. So I don't know who this nasty bitch is, but they're like, you're not talking to so and so. Stop talking to so and so. Stop it. They're listening in on their phone calls, giving them shit. And whoever the other individual is like, I really want to talk to them. They've been hoping and wishing to talk to, looks like an empress, wanting to talk to an empress. The empress may have had something to give to this person, or this person wanted to give something to an empress. They've been waiting for this phone call, or waiting for a message or something like this. And some nasty bitch is maybe deleting that conversation off their phone, or deleting some sort of messaging so that they can't message. There's a fight and arguing about it. Somebody really got their feelings hurt bad. And they've been praying and wishing. There is love here. So use your intuition. It's almost like someone's just ignoring someone's, oh, they're fighting and arguing. Someone's like, there's two individuals fighting. This could be a child and a mother, a narcissistic parent. I don't know. They're like, stop talking to so-and-so. Stop talking to so-and-so. This person says it isn't fair. It isn't fair. I've been hoping for this. I've been wishing for this. Someone may be running away from home. And it could be a child. At least that's what they want to do. This is family. Someone, that message. Somebody is like, they're like, that's my message. That's messages for me. Someone is doing something with the phone. They grabbed the phone out of someone's hand. And somebody else started texting. Or somebody else is pretending to be the person who the Empress thinks they're talking to. It's like this person had been hoping and wishing for this. And some bitch is doing something here with the phone. And, oh, because there's a big row here. Somebody could be leaving. They're like, I'm out of here. See, you won't let me talk. You won't let me talk to who I want to. Somebody wants to talk to the Empress, the High Priestess. Somebody in the family wants to talk to this Empress, a High Priestess. And somebody, there's a phone argument. Now, I don't know if it's between two adults or it is between one adult and one child. And they're like been hoping for this phone call, wishing for this message, hoping to talk. And someone will block it, will not allow it, as somebody is blocking, interceding in something now. Somebody could be running away from home. And this person's like, fine, you won't let me talk? Then I'm going to find a way. I'm going to find a way. I'll go through a friend. and I'll get the truth from a friend. Now, this is someone respectable. This is someone who is honest. And so this other person says, oh, don't listen to them. They're a fool. They're a fool. What do they know? Somebody is really insulting here. They are arrogant. They are haughty. They think they're better than other people. This is a bitch. It's really disappointed a child, or it's disappointed someone else. They were looking so forward to talking and getting a message. Somebody's interceding with messages here. Someone's deliberately not letting someone talk to someone. They're being a bitch. Straight up. It may even cause a child to run away from home here. I want to talk to my family. They're my family. I respect my family. I should respect my family. Sort of sounding like a child or a teenager. And somebody else won't let them communicate with family. Somebody is disallowing them to communicate with family. There's a fight over the phone. You're not going to talk to them. You're not going to talk to them. This child may end up packing their bags. Because they hate being lied to. Now, this could be that someone doesn't want someone talking to their dad. Or this is the dad's family. Okay, so this is just one narcissistic, jealous bitch who doesn't want someone talking to their father, or if this is your partner, someone just doesn't want them talking. What the frick is this? Oh. What the fuck is this going on? This is a burden of tears here. A burden of tears. Someone is devastated, I told you. This was an opportunity to meet up or to get together somehow. It's a child. A meeting with a child. This child is sad. This child is overwhelmed. This child is like... I don't know. This is child alienation. I'm sorry, it is. Like, they have people that they could talk to. They have maybe uncles, aunts, grandmother. I don't know. They're like, this one bitch is not allowing a child to contact or talk to their father or their father's family. Absolutely. And this is something that someone has waited a long time for. A long time. Waiting to talk and waiting to start anew. Extending the olive branch by communicating. So we got a bitch here who's running interference. You are not going to be part of their life. You are not speaking to those people. There's a fight over a phone, and I'm pretty sure that this child, who could be a teenager, is getting rebellious. They're gonna be doing it. They'll find a way. And I hope it's not running away, because this child is about to run away. They're completely devastated. It's embarrassing. It's like it could have been this child that initiated contact, and their mother is not allowing them to have anything to do with whoever this is. It's like no extended family, no aunties, no uncles, no grandma, nobody. Nobody. And this child is now getting to be the age where they could start running away from home. They might hitchhike. They may show up at your door. If you were family, this could be your grandchild. This could be your nieces, your nephews. I don't know who this is. There's a fight over the phone. You're not talking to them. You're not gonna talk to them. Scold. And they've been talking shit about this father and the father's family. I don't know who this bitch is, but they are trouble. They're doing it because they're doing it out of spite. They are deliberately keeping this child from knowing the other members of their family. And it's like, how are they even going to know their genealogy? How are they even going to know who they belong to? How are they even going to know who they're related to? This is sick. There is a bitch here, and they're doing it out of spite. And this child is in tears. This child is crying over it. They're like wishing for this for so long, hopeful for this for so long. And somebody, that's a narcissistic mother. Self-interest, don't care about the child's feelings, cares about their own feelings. This is a mother who is not willing to put their child's feelings and needs above their own. So they gotta hate on for this dad, or they gotta hate on for their whole family, so nobody's allowed to talk to them. It's sick. It is parental alienation, and it's sick and atrocious. And I think that this child is going to eventually run away from home. If they're not allowed to participate in, and I hate to say that because the last thing we need is a teenage runaway. Okay? That is the last thing we need happening here. And I hope who's ever listening needs to hear that. Or maybe you know someone and you're wondering, how come I haven't heard from so-and-so? How come I haven't heard from so-and-so? How come I haven't heard from this individual? It's because they're being scorned not to talk to family. They're being scorned. And this child been hoping for this, I would say, for a long time. Probably years, if not months, years. This has been a dream of this child's. It's been a hope of this child's. It's like they want to know their family. They want to know their father's family. I don't know. This child might start hitchhiking. I'm just saying, they could be planning on running away from home. They want to know people. This child wants to know. Why can't people get along? Why? Because the parents don't get along. Why is that passed down to the children? Like, this child's going to run away from home. I'm just saying they are. And let's hope the police pick them up and not someone else. I'm just being for real. Because they're at the age where they want to know their extended family. This is extended family. And they want to know where they come from. They're going, maybe it's an identity crisis. Maybe it's like, I want to know who my people are. Let them know. It's more than being an overprotective parent. It's being more than being overprotective. They're going to end up regretting doing this. Because the child's going to turn on them. The child will rebel. The child will turn on them. And that's the last thing we need to happen here. I don't know what this is about. That's exactly what Spirit's saying. This child is going to turn on their mother. If this is their mother, the child will end up turning on their mother. Yeah, they will. That's a warning, a message of warning. I mean, this child has experienced a lot of loss as it is. They've experienced a loss. Of course it's a karmic. They're going to get their karma. Put somebody through pain here. Broke their heart. They're angry. They're angry. This child is angry. Sad. And the funny thing is, this child sees it as a loss. Or they may have lost their father. Or they may have lost... They're going through something heart-wrenching, and to have a mother like that, unforgiving. It's like, this is something you can't take back. This is something reproachable. This is something that you cannot undo. What's done. It's like this child heard messages of love. This family loves this child, is in love with this child, loved this child. My heart is ready to break. Doing the read. This is parental alienation at its finest. I don't know who needs to hear it. Maybe it's Capricorn. Maybe it's someone you know, Capricorn. But this child will rebel. They will turn on their parent, and they may even start doing self-harm or running away. They are grieving. And the last thing this child needs is the bantering of some self-righteous bitch who only has their own personal interest and views on it. No mercy. Merciless. Cold-hearted. That was a free message for somebody. This individual wants to be reunited with their family. Let them, for God's sake. Put your own agenda off to the side. This person, whoever this bitch is, and they're being a bitch, gotta put their own agenda aside for the sake of this child. And I'm sorry, they're being a total bitch. Just because you don't like, well, why'd you go to bed with him then? They chose their father. You know what I mean? The father of their child. They picked him. And are going to make the child pay for the remainder of their life? What the hell? Come on now. I don't know how this is affecting Capricorn. Maybe Capricorn, this is the way you grew up. Maybe you're going through it. Maybe it's someone in your family going through it. I don't know. This child wants to know their roots. It's part of their life purpose. And by doing so, they're going to get grand trine blessings. It's like you're robbing, this person is robbing. And if it's your past person, maybe it's that karmic holding a child over their head. Not gonna let the father see their child. I don't know. But you're showing up in your own read. It's stealing from the child. It is stealing from the child. And it's lies, because this parent may say, oh, that family never cared about you. Your father never cared about you. Who would say that to a child to begin with? Who'd even dare say that to a child when a child is supposed to be loved by everybody? Their motives are the shits. Their motives are the shits. And they're sitting there mocking, laughing, have a good joke on this person who passed away. Having a good old laugh, thinking, you're a bitch. And I'm going to say it straight up. Whoever this is a straight up bitch. Snide, arrogant, haughty. Thinks their shit don't stink. The child is going to rebel. I'm just saying. They're not going to find it funny when this child runs away from home. And they're not going to find it funny when the child turns on them. This mother has been lying to the courts about what's been going on. They've gone well over and above the call of duty to make sure. They will lie. They'll make false reports. They will lie in court. They'll make false allegations. Do whatever they can just to make this father's life a living hell. And I'm really sorry if it's any of you guys going through that. I'm sorry, but I think in the end, this child's gonna come home. And I think in the end, this child is gonna be blessed. There's gonna be some big blessings after all of this, because someone's gonna get dished their karma here. That's pure vindictiveness. That is not anything but loathing, despicable, envy, jealousy, spite. Out of spite. This is being done out of spite. And not letting them know their grandmas, their grandpas, their uncles, their aunties, their cousins, all this, just them. Sinful. I'm sorry. Self-interest. They might be getting a rude awakening. There's rowing going on. whole thing is devastating. The whole thing has been a devastation. The whole thing. And I got no use for people who do that. I don't care who they are. I got no use for people. I had kids. I had kids. And I can tell you right now, I would never once, even though I did not be on speaking terms with their father or whatever for years. And then he passed away before my children ever got to know him. And I always made that phone available to my kids. And I always made that knowing that they could know their family, and anything they wanted to know, they need phone numbers, I'll give it to them. I would never put a child through that. They don't care. People like that don't care. As long as they're right and they win, that's all they care about. That's narcissism. That is a narcissistic feminine. Cannot put the child's interests above their own. As far as I'm concerned, they don't deserve to be a parent. And that's what I'm saying right here and right now. And I don't care. That's what's shown in the read. They're coming off as they're doing this, making false allegations. They are going to court. They're lying about this father. And they will make up lies deliberately to keep this child from knowing their father and their father's family. It's horrible what that does to a child. There's nothing in there that says they care about that child. Nothing. It's their own self-interest, their own agenda, their own spite and vindictiveness. They're putting the child in a war. Shame on them. I don't like people like that. I never have. I got no patience for that crap. That's what I'm saying. Putting the child in the middle of a battle that don't belong to them. For their own self-interest. Hoard, hoard, hoard. All mine, mine, mine. Like a child is not a possession. A child is a human being. Somebody better, they're just got their head stuck in the sand, man. I'm telling you. That's a sin. It's isolating one parent against the other. So if it's your ex-spouse and their situation, someone is using a child as a weapon, I'm sorry, but they deserve the karma that they get. I'm being real. This is being done out of vindictiveness and spite. It has nothing to do with the love of a child. Absolutely nothing. This family, the entire family, and this father loves that child. From before they were born till present. Nothing has changed. It's just somebody else can't handle it. Take care and good luck. I am truly apologetic if you were the dad in this read and that happened to you. My heart goes out to you. No one deserves that. No one. It's not like, whoever this is, picked that father to have a child with. They picked him. And now make the child suffer for the remainder of their life? Sinful. Take care.